Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Roy, the Lead Hound, back with another episode of the Minish Cap. It appears that Melari has finished our sword ever so kindly, so let's go ahead and speak to him about it. Wow, that was fast work, but not so fast that I didn't finish your sword. Tell me about it, man. I did complete that dungeon quite quickly. Here, take a look. I call this new blade the White Sword. Nice. We got the White Sword! Its beautiful white blade sparkles with light. You can put away your grandfather's sword now. Grandfather! Okay, that's her. It's not my grandfather. Once you infuse it with the power of the elements, it will become a sacred blade. The Forest Elder no doubt told you about this part, but if you want to infuse the sword, you must go to the Elemental Sanctuary. The Sanctuary is a strange realm, trapped between two worlds. It is the bridge between the Minish world and the human world. The doorway to the sanctuary opens once every 100 years. Conveniently, that time happens to be right now. You'll find that door hidden within Hyrule Castle. Once the blade has been filled with the power of the four elements, you should be able to break the curse on your princess. I know you can do it. After all, you made short work of that human mine. Tell me about a shortcut you can use to get down, or let me tell you about a shortcut. You'll find it right in front of the entrance to the mine you just explored. Just follow that, and you'll be down in no time. Good luck. Are you telling me to jump off a cliff? Because I'm pretty sure that's what you just told me to do. Alright, well, thanks. I really appreciate it, and as for the second and third best smith, ting-tong, ting-along till the sword is done. Thanks a lot, guys, and free of charge, too. Great. So now we have the White Sword, and very quickly, it's kind of funny, because you get this White Sword, and then the next thing you do in the game is replace it with the Sacred Blade. So we no longer are using our grandfather's sword, but that's okay, because the White Sword is slightly more powerful and good. So we can jump down here, and this is the area where we were before, and now if we want, we can get back up very quickly using the Cane of Packing. So, like I said in the previous episode, wow, I survived. I just ran into like a bunch of enemies and survived them all. There are a few things on Mount Krenel that we can still take care of, but I don't want to just be, okay, well, we can't do this quite yet. I don't want to just be running around doing that, having people watch me do that. In fact, I think I'll come back and do this Mount Krenel stuff probably in the next episode, because we will actually be able to get through that cave area we just saw. Can I use these on P-Hats? Stop moving. Okay, whatever. But we will be able to actually do that, or use... we shall be able to solve that puzzle that we saw previously. Once we get the Sacred Sword. So we can kill these Tektites in one hit now. That's nice. Cool. But it isn't really a problem. We'll take care of the Hermit and all that other stuff, probably in the next episode. Let's just head back to Hyrule Town for now, because I'm pretty sure there's nothing we can really... There's not much to do right now. Let's just go back. Yeah, here's Tripoli Highlands. Alright. I can't use this on Octoroks, can I? No, whatever. That's fine. How strong? Yeah, 2 hits to kill a Keaton. That's pretty nice. So, if we follow the... Oh, yeah, this is the area back to Hyrule Town. Should I go straight to the... to the Hyrule Castle? I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. Run a few Kinstone? Sure, let's see how they fit. Well, never mind. Oh, you had a change of heart? Well, I'll be here. I come from a faraway land. You can tell by my clothing, can't you? Yeah, you kind of look like a Gerudo, if I'm gonna be honest, although that would make you Ganondorf since you're a male Gerudo, or at least if that assumption was correct. What is over here? The schoolhouse? Well, if it isn't Roy, it's good to see you again. School is in session right now, so I'm afraid I can't let you in. Okay. I actually don't think there's much we can do around town right now. Let's see. That mustachioed guy strikes me as somewhat unreliable. There's something fishy about this room, too. Yes, this room, in fact, it has masks. Look at that. And this kind of looks like the mayor from Majora's Mask. At least if I'm remembering that correctly. I am Hagen, mayor of this fair town. Mayors are usually very important and busy folk, I'll have you know. But I still have a hobby, of course. I collect unusual masks. I just love them. They're beautiful. Simply magnificent, I tell you. Sure. Well, do you want to fuse some kinstones? I don't have that piece either. Come on, man. No, whatever. But there is a puzzle in this room that I already know how to solve. This area down here, I'm pretty sure we can't do that right now. I believe we have to beat the 3rd dungeon to do that area, but I'll check in a minute. What we have here is a pot, but this pot can be used as a Minish portal if you flip it the correct way. But if we were to shrink down, there isn't much we'd be able to do in this room. What we need to do is we need to get these masks off the wall. How do we do that? I don't remember. Do we use the gust jar? I remember. Oh, we need Pegasus boots for that, don't we? Let's just try a bomb. Yeah, no. We need Pegasus boots. But then we'll be able to shrink down and crawl up there. We still haven't seen any city Minish. We haven't really talked to any city Minish, so... Alright, there's not much to do in Hyrule Town right now. Let's just go ahead and get to the castle, because then the game will open up a little bit more for us. Rock. And... Yes, okay. So, now in Hyrule Castle Garden, I believe... can we get in the room? Are you sure I look alright? I never know what to wear to formal occasions. Well, you're a hat. I wear you, okay? I wear you. You don't need to wear anything else, though. Don't worry about it. It's not even that formal, okay? You're just going to see the king of Hyrule, who's generally a bumbling, doddering old guy, so you don't need to worry too much about it. Or do we need to see the king, or can we just go straight to the magical place? He wants to fuse kinstone pieces. A sanctuary? I know, I do recall a story my grandmother once told me long ago. She said she saw a doorway appear in the palace courtyard as a child. If this door does indeed open only once a century, it may be open even now. Well, your grandma is over 100 years old. That's impressive. As with the Picori themselves, the door is visible only to the eyes of a child. Oh, well, maybe the grandma isn't still alive. We might well have walked past it recently and never even known it was there. Yes, indeed. Do you want to fuse kinstone pieces, Zelda? Your eyes are filled with life. Hurry, save her. This is the room we woke up in, right? Miss Nurse, do you want to fuse kinstone pieces? No, you don't. Okay. Let's just talk to the king. Enough fooling around. What do you gotta say, man?
Oh, Roy. You have returned. Welcome. Did you gather the elements? What? Sanctuary, you say? Why, I've heard of no such thing in my castle.
Alright, let's use kinstone pieces. Get the rupee symbol on it. Oh, yay, we can! Hooray! We can fuse kings with Daedalus. Oh, the king's name is Daedalus. That's pretty hilarious. I don't remember that. Or Daltus. Sorry, Daltus. And this unlocks a monster or a chest. That's a chest. I remember. Yep. Nice. And that's going to be filled with rupees, so I probably shouldn't open that chest until I'm in need of rupees.
Ah, perfect fit. My, but that's nice. Good luck to you.
What about you, man, Mr. Advisor?
You want to fuse kinstone pieces? Sure, why not?
Oh, we can fuse. Let's see what the symbol is, though. Alright, question mark. So this will probably spawn some sort of monster. We'll see. They fit perfectly. Maybe something good will happen. Potho? No, it's another chest. Yes, indeed. Okay. So that's 2 chests. That one might actually contain a kinstone piece, which is kind of funny. Sometimes a kinstone piece just gives you another kinstone piece, which is rather hilarious to me, but let's just go ahead. I'm pretty sure the sanctuary is down here, if I remember right. Alright. Let's see. Is this it? Oh, no, it's down, it's down across here. So, yeah, the Minish did, in fact, is this it? Yes, okay. The Minish did come from another world, so, I mean, that's a pretty typically Zelda thing. Roy, look! See how that doorway glows? Could that be the door that leads to the sanctuary? Nobody in the castle seems to be able to see it, but you and me. Let's go, quickly. Yes, so we can, in fact, enter the elemental sanctuary now, which is sort of like the sacred realm, or at least it's a guide to another world similar to the sacred realm, somewhat. And you know, it's a gateway between worlds, because the Minish have their own world they come from, obviously. So this is the elemental sanctuary, then. This is where we can infuse your blade with powers of the elements. Yes, there seems to be a pedestal for your sword right in the middle there. So right now, actually, we can't even lead. We're actually stuck in this room. And for those of you who know a bit more about Zelda lore, you can probably tell from this statue which sacred blade exactly we are about to get and how we are going to use it. So, let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that's not there yet. Alright, here we go. The powers of the earth and fire elements have infused with your blade. Yes, that's kind of a cool thing, is that you get you usually in Zelda games when you get this elemental power stuff, it helps you right away, or you need all of them. But this one, it's like, no, you get the first two, and then it helps, and then you collect one at a time, and it helps. It's just a little awkward. Let's see if I can't read that tablet for you. Fill your sword with power, and walk over the glowing tile. Perhaps it refers to those flashing spots on the floor around you. Well, what are you waiting for, Roy? Try it. So, yes, in fact, not only is it, this isn't the Master Sword, but it is a Sacred Blade. It is the Force Sword, or at least, we're building our way to the Force Sword. Whoa! You just split in two! So this is the power of the White Sword. I guess you can double yourself like that any time you see those panels. Yes, indeed. Is it still called the White Sword? Because, we upgraded it. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. It is still called the White Sword. White Sword, 2 elements. So what we can do is now we can charge all the way up, which allows us to make copies of ourselves. And, no, we can't remove that tablet at all. But, we still have the real copy of ourselves. And if our ghost side tries to walk into something, it will simply dissipate. So it's not just able to walk through anything. But it is still, it's still really cool. It's essential for solving certain puzzles, like this one. And also, it's useful in combat because your sword's power extends to the other side, so I can hit enemies while I have my ghost active. It's kind of a cool thing. I like that. I really like the White Sword. It's awesome. But now we in fact have infused the sword with the power of the elements, and we will go back to Mount Krenel in the next episode. But it's great because we made some great progress, and now well, we're not using our grandfather's sword anymore. I wonder what our grandfather has to say about this, but either way, it's all good now, and next episode we shall continue on in our quest. I guess that's it. Got our sword. Things are going well so far. So, thanks for watching.